Hi guys, welcome back. This is a short video on integration by substitution where you come across inverse trigonometric functions. Now I'll just give a small introduction about inverse trigonometric function and then I'll go with the problems and the formulas. Now suppose if you are connecting theta to x by this function where x is the output and theta is the input, and what is the function I've taken here is x equal to sine theta. Now if sine theta is minus pi by 2, what is the output? That is x is minus 1, because sine of minus pi by 2 is minus sine pi by 2, which is minus 1. So sine of minus pi by 4 is minus of sine pi by 4, which is minus 45, sine 45, which is minus 1 by root 2. Sine 0 is 0, sine pi by 4 is 1 by root 2, that is sine 45 is 1 by root 2, sine 90 is 1. So these are the inputs, these are the outputs, these are the domain, and these are the range for this function. Now the reverse mapping is the inverse trigonometry. This is a trigonometry function sine theta which I have considered. Now the reverse mapping is the inverse trigonometry function here. So if x equal to sine theta is the given trigonometry function, then what is theta is sine inverse x. This is called as inverse trigonometry function. So you're going to learn this in depth in inverse trigonometry function chapter itself. So what you have to understand for solving the problems here is how the inverse trigonometry function works here. So here to be very simple here, sine pi by 2 is 1. So what we say is sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2. So it is the other way of mapping. So the input is x here and the output is theta. Okay, so theta equal to sine inverse x. This is the inverse trigonometric function. This is not sine x to the power of minus 1. Remember, this is how we represent inverse function. Cos inverse x, tan inverse x. We should not read this as sine to the power of minus 1x. It is sine inverse x. That is how we denote and we call it as. So, sine pi by 4, that is sine 45 is 1 by root 2. So, sine inverse of 1 by root is 45 degree, that is pi by 4. So sine 0 is 0, so sine inverse of 0 is also 0. So sine of minus pi by 4 is minus 1 by root 2. So sine inverse of minus 1 by root 2 is minus pi by 4. So this is the concept of inverse trigonometric function. Now here again I'm not going to discuss in depth about differentiation formulas, but you should know that differentiation of sine inverse of x is 1 by root of 1 minus x square. So this is the concept which you learn in differential calculus. So since I'm discussing only about integration here, so I'll tell you how the formula, which is inverse process of differentiation. So differentiation of sine inverse x is 1 by root of 1 minus x square. So integration of 1 by root of 1 minus x square is sine inverse x. So similar way, differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. So integration of 1 by 1 plus x square is tan inverse of x. And differentiation of secant inverse x is 1 by x into root of x square minus 1. So integration of 1 by x into root of x square minus 1 is secant inverse x plus c. Guys, differentiation of cos inverse x is minus 1 by root of 1 minus x square. So it just changes by sign. You can also use minus sine inverse x if you come across minus, or you can also write cos inverse x. So once you are familiar with other three inverse trigonometric functions differentiation, you will come to know that it changes only by the signs. So you need not write the other three inverse trigonometric functions. So these three are enough. Now let's see how to solve this problem. I'll write the same function in a different way. Guys, do you remember you should locate the function and derivative. So function can be anywhere, either numerator or denominator or exponent or anywhere it can be, but always you'll get derivative into dx. Just now I discussed in the previous slide that differentiation of sine inverse x is 1 by root of 1 minus x square. So this is the derivative and this is the function. So I'm going to take the function as t, sine inverse x as t, and differentiation of sine inverse x is 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Since you are differentiating x, write dx, differentiating t, I'll write 1 into dt. So this will become, this sine inverse x is t and 1 by root of 1 minus x square into dx is dt. So what is t integration? It is of the form t to power of n. So t to power of 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. So t to power of 2 by 2, which is, what is t is sine inverse x. So sine inverse x the whole square by 2 plus c. You should not simplify this anything further. This is just sine inverse x the whole square. You should not write this as sine to power of minus 2x as I told. You are not going to read this as sine to power of minus 1x. It is sine inverse function. Now let's see in this problem how to proceed further. As I said, you have to locate the function and derivative here. It's very simple. If you remember the differentiation formulas, you can easily identify what is the substitution here. The same function I'll write in a different way. Now you can easily identify that tan inverse x differentiation is 1 by 1 plus x square. So let me take tan inverse x as t, and differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square into dx, because we are differentiating x, is equal to t differentiation is 1 into dt. So e to power of t, and 1 by 1 plus x square into dx is dt. So e to power of t integration is e to power of t. As you know, e to power of x integration is e to power of x. So substituting back the value of t, you get e to power of tan inverse x plus c. Guys, this problem looks so complicated, but if you are familiar with differentiation and chain rule concept, this is going to be easy. As I said, you have sine of tan inverse of x to the power of 4. You have sine of some function, so function of a function. So that's one idea where we have to take the substitution as tan inverse of x to the power of 4 as t. Guys, the same thing I've written a different way just to show you that how if we take the substitution tan inverse of x to the power of 4, we get this as derivative. So tan inverse of x to the power of 4 I'm taking as t. Now tan inverse of some function is there. So again we have to apply chain rule here to differentiate. So you know tan inverse x differentiation is 1 by 1 plus x square. So tan inverse x to the power of 4 is 1 by 1 plus x to the power of 4 the whole square into differentiation of x to the power of 4, which is 4 into x to the power of 4 minus 1, which is 4x cube into dx equal to dt. So 4x cube we have here. So I don't want 4. I'm taking 4 to the other side because I have x cube by 1 plus x to the power of 8. X to the power of 4 the whole square is x to the power of 8. So if we substitute this, so sine of t and x cube by 1 plus x to the power of 8 into dx is dt by 4. So 1 by 4 I'll take it outside, and integration of sine t is minus cos t. Substituting the value of t here, which is tan inverse of x to the power of 4. So minus 1 by 4 into cos of tan inverse x to the power of 4 plus c, and that's the answer. So that's it guys in this video, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do that. Thank you, take care.